Hello, hi, and welcome everybody. This is the Lone Tonberry, and as you can see, we are going to at least attempt to record a playthrough of Final Fantasy XVI. I say attempt because this will probably be the 6th or 7th time I've tried to record this. I don't know what the deal is with OBS and Final Fantasy XVI on PC anyways. It does not like it. Usually I'll get about 15 minutes in. It's about like the second or third time I actually take control of the character, and it starts stuttering really badly. Not the game, the recording only. Usually that's indicative of there not being enough resources for both the game and the recording software, but I just got finished recording Black Myth Wukong, which is far more resource intensive than 16 probably is. And I had no problems with that game. And it's not constant either. It's only at certain points when I take control of the character. I don't know what the issue is, but I've done some troubleshooting. It seems to have been the camera, like my video feed. But I deleted it, tried a couple recordings, it worked. I put it back on, maybe reseating, not reseating it, but reapplying the camera feed to the recording is going to work. I don't know. If it starts to do it, I'm going to attempt to push through and then just stop the recording and then start recording again. It should take like a split second, but there will be probably a noticeable cut in the video. I want to at least try to get this first video done. If it has the same issue, I will, for the next video, I will take the camera feed out of it entirely and see if that makes it any better. But basically there's going to be a lot of troubleshooting with this series. I've heard that Final Fantasy XVI in and of itself has some issues in general. I think most Square Enix ports from consoles do. But we're going to try to push through it because I really want to play this game. If it comes down to it, to where it's just completely unwatchable because of how bad the recording feed is, I'm just going to play the game myself. There's not really much. I've done a lot of troubleshooting. I've downscaled it to 1080. I've done a lot, and it still just doesn't work. Not all the time, but it has been, like I said, the last couple times I tried, I got through the 15-minute mark, and it was fine. So I'm going to attempt here again and see if it works. But I'm not going to sit here and talk about this anymore because I would like to play the game. So just bear with me is the point that I am making.
It was Moss the Chronicler who said that the land of Valisthea is blessed in the light of the Mother Crystals, and that it was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation. Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
I'll probably be looking at my video feed quite a lot too, just to see if it's doing it, so. Pretty awesome too. Starting it off strong. I do know that certain characters can transform into these summons, the icons, whatever they're going to be called in this game. But that's about all I know. I mean, I said I've played through the first 15 minutes of the game like about 7, 8, 9, 10 times now, but I haven't actually done any combat or anything. So it's still going to be pretty much all new to me. epic Final Fantasy music. Year of the Realm, 873. The Nysa Defile, the Dalmekian Republic.
It'll be light soon. Both camps have begun to stir.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
No one else? Where's the fun in that? How do we even know the girl will be among them?
Our kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind. Let's get this done.
That scene with the fire where he puts the fire out was one of the first times I started stuttering. At least that I noticed. The first time. I'm not sure what the marks on their faces are. Oh, if these are some kind of like Suicide Squad members or something. Not like the game Suicide Squad or the Marvel, or I'm sorry, DC property. Just maybe they send them on suicide missions. I don't know.
Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Alright.
Yes, Sergeant.
This will be a moment of truth. Let's see. Oh, looks like it's running pretty good. It would freeze up here sometimes too.
I said focus, Wyvern.
Use left stick to move Wyvern, right stick to move the camera. Alright. It's looking like it's doing alright. Press pause at any time outside a cutscene to open the main menu. Gameplay configuration settings, including camera inversion, can be adjusted from the system tab.
We don't have time for this. All hell is about to break loose.
Main menu system. Options on the system tab include controller configuration as well as video, audio, accessibility, and language settings. Additional content can be redeemed from the system tab in the main menu upon completing a chance encounter in the main scenario. I do have the DLC stuff, so I will be getting that at some point. I don't really know what it means, like what that mission is, so...
Time to move.
Just in time.
The Republican Army front lines. Chocobos! It's kind of like almost Middle Eastern or maybe Indian looking soldiers versus like very Norse looking soldiers.
These Iron-Blood are more beast than man.
The way this is going, they won't need this new dominant of theirs.
Yeah, they seem like maybe there's some kind of the Zernitra stronghold, the Nysa Defile.
To the gates! Quickly!
Like maybe some kind of special operations group.
What do you mean you refuse? Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
Come now. Marshal, the King of Waloed is our guest.
And you have His Majesty's answer.
There's magic everywhere. Everybody can use magic, it seems like. Or maybe they have to use magic-infused items.
I wonder that you summoned us at all. Have you so little faith in your own men? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not? Or am I mistaken? Besides, your dominant has yet to take the field. And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Ironblood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
Should this citadel be allowed to fall, the capital will lie exposed.
Well-built man, that's an understatement.
And I doubt the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board.
Disrespectful. He just drops it in the drink.
Which just leaves me.
Hopka!
The Ironblood will rue the day they set foot on Storm. This game is over.
Guy's like 2 feet taller than everybody. Oh, I guess I should mention. Be warned for some, if there are any younger viewers, there are some very suggestive things and some language.
You cock.
Yeah, right there.
Benedicta.
Take care.
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
Look how big his head is compared to...
I'm not afraid of a little frost, Benedicta. But I will need someone to warm me when I come home.
So yeah, anyways, be forewarned, there's going to be some language and suggestive themes.
The front lines are gone. This is our chance. The chaos will conceal us.
So yeah, I'm guessing these guys are some kind of special forces, or like I said, some kind of suicide group or something. They're hanging around the outskirts of the battle. So I noticed that certain people can just use magic, but I noticed that that guy had to use a crystal to get water to come out. All right, let's see if this works, because this is another section where it would start locking up. No, it looks like it's doing all right. Okay. Sometimes it wouldn't be an extreme stutter. Sometimes it would just be like a few frame skips every now and again, just noticeable enough to be annoying.
And quick and deadly.
As always. Take the van.
He's dressed
Wait.
differently than them, too.
Something's not right.
Titan.
Yep.
So the Darmaks finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
Sheba!
And look who's here to greet the bastard.
Come on.
Oh, not the chocobos! She's so tiny in comparison. Taking everybody down. I'm pretty sure the Middle Eastern looking soldiers are supposed to be his. Alright, here's the last hurdle.
You don't get to die here, Wyvern. Move!
It's looking alright to me so far. Okay, yeah. All three of the points I mentioned were the points where it would start stuttering. It's not stuttering right now, so... Once I get past this section, it'll be the furthest I've ever been.
Right on top of us.
Right about here, actually. This is the furthest I've been. Ooh.
Anytime, Wyvern.
Oh, I thought they got taken out.
I'm just gonna stand there.
Ooh.
Wyvern! Wyvern! I told you before, you do not get to die here.
Yeah, I don't think Beast made it, man.
Clive! Get up, Clive!
Oh, flashback? 13 summers earlier, Year of the Realm 860. Rosalia, the Grand Duchy of Rosaria? It was 13 years
Well,
ago?
if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't give up now.
Two arms. It wouldn't do to disappoint the gallery.
Is this the tutorial?
Let's start again from the beginning. Come, show me your form.
Attack the Lord Commander. Melee attacks. Press X to perform a melee attack. Up to 4 attacks can be chained together. Okay. Execute a 4-swing combo, 0 of 2.
Very good. Such swordsmanship will serve you well in the field. But can the same be said of your spellcraft? The flames of the Phoenix burn within you. Now let them burn without. Come, Clive. Rain fire down upon me.
Channel your inner flame. Magic. Press Y to cast Fire, a ranged spell that can strike enemies from great distances. Channel your inner flame. Land a fire spell 5 times.
Keep them coming. Well done. You wield the Firebird's flames just as a first shield should.
You flatter me, my lord.
Or would you rather I flattened you? Can be arranged. Let's see if you can elude my blade. After all, your attacking prowess will count for naught if you don't live long enough to use it. On your toes, Lord Rossfield.
Rossfield. Stay quick on your feet. Press right bumper. Right bumper to evade an enemy's attack. Well, that's an interesting button map there. I may have to change the button mapping depending on what all the face buttons do. Precision dodging. Evade an attack at the precise moment it is dealt will evading an attack at the precise moment it is dealt will temporarily slow the enemy, making it more suitable to a counter using X or Y. Stay quick on your feet. Evade 4 times.
Not quite. How did you dodge that? I was sure I had you.
That was amazing!
Nice try.
Is that like the perfect dodge, or?
Come on.
I'm guessing so. It's leaving the image behind.
Good. Remember, Clive, your blade is not your only weapon. Quickness of thought and fleetness of foot are indispensable arms in any shield's arsenal. But you are not just any shield, are you? Show me what sets you apart from the rest. You have been blessed by the Phoenix, granted the use of its power. Call upon that power now to close on me.
Is it like a gap closer?
Well, I'm waiting.
Close the gap. Execute a Phoenix Shift 3 times. Iconic. Okay, so they're going to call them icons. Iconic feats. The blessing of the Phoenix grants Clive the ability to perform feats of inhuman strength and dexterity. Phoenix Shift is one such iconic feat. Press B to swiftly close in on a distant target. I don't know if I would want that on right bumper, but I feel like dodge would be better on B than this. Maybe I'll play around and see. Shift attack. Both melee and ranged attacks, magic, can be used while executing a Phoenix Shift. Really? Oh, so you can attack or do magic while you're dodging. Okay.
Good. Fly at your foe before he can raise his guard.
Okay.
Impressive. But even the most agile shield cannot hope to escape every blow. And death may come by a handful of cuts as easily as it comes by 1,000. There is only one way to ensure that you do not fall. Keep your wounds mended and your energies replenished. Speaking of which, my lord, you seem a little worse for wear. Now that won't do at all.
Mend your wounds. Mend your wounds. Use potions to fully restore HP. Okay. Consumable items, such as potions and tonics, can be used to restore Clive's HP or temporarily boost attributes. Item shortcuts. Okay, yeah, you're going to use the D-pad. Consumables can be assigned to the D-pad via the Items tab in the main menu for quick and convenient use. These items can also be used directly from the menu. Potion? High potion. Use potions to fully restore HP. Okay. At least they're fast.
That's better. Battle is a succession of pivotal moments, wherein life and death can be decided at a single stroke. You must be ready to utilize every tool at your disposal if you are to navigate a path to victory. Or at the very least, to ensure that you live to fight another day. Enough practice. It's time for the test. You've recovered from your soaking, I trust. You wouldn't want to kick a man while he's drowned.
I thought you'd never ask.
I apologize.
Come then, Lord Rossfield. Spar with me. If you believe yourself worthy to be called Shield of the Flame, then prove it.
As you wish, my lord.
Have at me, boy. Make proof of your strength.
Oh, it's the combat music. Final lesson. Defeat the Lord Commander. Okay, breaking an opponent's will. The will gauge indicates an opponent's will to fight back. Break their spirit by landing attacks and strike them when they are vulnerable. Let me reread that. The will gauge indicates an opponent's will to fight back. Break their spirit. What does that mean? Does it mean they stagger? It's like a damage window?
To beat him this time.
You can do it, Clive. Just stay calm.
Okay, so he doesn't stagger when I hit him. I gotta remember that.
Not quite. You're taking this seriously.
Keep going, Clive.
Okay. Oh, so yeah, it's a damage window. Okay. Staggering your enemies. Lord Marduk's will has been broken, leaving him staggered. Try dealing as much damage as you can before he regains his senses. Use right trigger and X to execute Rising Flames, a powerful, iconic ability granted Clive by the Blessing of the Phoenix. Oh, that's cool. Okay. You got it back.
Well, it's time I took my own advice. I used all the tools at my disposal.
Nice try. You lose.
Training complete. That was just a very a chorus version of it.
He won! See? I told you he could do it!
Aye. Bested at last. It's taken me long enough. That was a display worthy of your father. You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me. What are you lot gawping at? Back to your drills.
Oh.
Joshua, I was just tired. The Phoenix's flames are a gift. mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
That's why. You were coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine. It's just a cold.
Don't push yourself.
His Grace has returned!
Father's back.
Hey.
Is the girl like an attendant for him or something?
Your Grace, please, this is no place for one such as you.
I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy.
Duchess Annabella.
Gentlemen, Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Indefatigable.
Your Grace, we live to serve.
Joshua. You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
Why is she covering her
sorry.
mouth?
Good day to you, Mother.
Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us. Lord Murdoch?
Your Grace.
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
I know. It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
We should join them.
Okay. We should join them. Picks up a sword. What does that mean? you're in a castle, right? So you should be in a safe place. Ooh, Chocobo. It's crazy looking Chocobo.
Rise, my friends.
I'd say Archduke Edwin, is that what it said?
Welcome home, Father.
Thank you, Joshua.
Elwyn.
You are well, I trust.
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive's spa.
Is that so?
Quiet, Torgal. Stop it, boy. Not now.
You'll make a fine hound one day.
Father.
Lift up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
The capital rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
War is coming, my boy. You must make ready.
Is the situation truly so grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
Shields dismissed!
Torgal.
Where do you think you're going? Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right.
Right, so I'm guessing Jill is, like I said, an attendant. The father, Archduke Elwyn, he seems pretty cool. Sunrise, sunset. Finding your way. Should you find yourself lost, do not fret. Hold down the left click. Left analog stick, whatever you call it. and trust in your animal instincts to point you in the right direction. Your current destination will be displayed with a red shield icon. Oh, for the Phoenix, I guess?
Trouble brewing.
I'm not sure. I need to speak with Father.
The mother seems like a piece of work. Everybody else seems pretty cool, though. Like, even the knights seem to support Clive. She doesn't really seem to be a big fan. Not everybody can be born with the Phoenix. I thought he clearly has it, though, right? Like, is she frustrated that he has it and that her younger son, Joshua, doesn't?
Need to shift this lot before we lose the light.
Because it seems to me like Clive has it too, right? This game looks great, by the way.
It is for us to protect His Highness, not the other way around.
I know that. And on my honor as a shield, I'll defend him with my life.
All right. Let's get this stuff unpacked before the Duchess calls for our heads. Right you are.
Oh. Okay, finding items. Useful items can be found across the realm by those who know where to look. Items discovered can be viewed on the Items tab in the main menu. What did I pick up? Oh, I never... Okay, main menu attributes. The Attributes tab provides a comprehensive overview of Clive's current level, status, abilities, and gear. HP 800, attack 70, defense 20, stagger 70, strength 15, vitality 10, will 15? Guessing that increases your will bar. Oh, it tells you. Hit points are reduced when taking damage. Should this number fall to 0, the game will be over. Attack. Offensive potential is determined via a combination of physical aptitude, strength, and gear quality. The higher the total value, the more damage dealt per attack. Defense. Defensive potential is determined via a combination of physical aptitude, vitality, and gear quality. The higher the total value, the lesser the damage taken from enemies. Stagger. Okay, that's probably based on will, I assume. Ability to overwhelm an opponent is determined via a combination of a mental aptitude, will, and gear quality. The higher the total value, the easier it is to knock down targets. Okay, so it's not yours. I guess you don't have any. Strength. Player strength directly affects attack power. Vitality. Player vitality directly affects defense. And will. Player will... Player will. Okay, I'm thinking player will do this. Player will directly affects stagger ability. Rosarian Oath. That's the sword. 55 damage, 55 stagger. Upon joining the ducal army, all future shields receive a longsword that not only serves as their weapon, but represents the oath they take to defend Rosaria and her people. The blade of this particular weapon is approximately a hand shorter than those used by most, making it more suitable for a squire, not yet fully grown. Rosarian Belt. Designed more for keeping one's trousers in place than stopping the head of an axe, those expecting any discernible protection from this basic accessory will be sorely disappointed. I have no accessories to speak of. Bracelets, bracers, and accessories. I am level 5. Just 50 experience to the next level. I have 50 ability points. Okay, level. That looks like an icon from Final Fantasy XIV. Level is increased by earning experience points. EXP. Leveling up improves base attributes. Of course, I know that Yoshi P directed this game, so there's probably some stuff, I'm sure, taken from Final Fantasy XIV. Ability points. Untapped potential. Earned by leveling up. These points can be used to purchase new iconic abilities. Gil. Standard currency accepted throughout Valisthea for the purchase of myriad goods and services. Clive and Jill are my party members. Interesting. Current location, Rosaliath Castle. Okay, let's take a look around. Items. Okay. Main menu items. The Items tab contains lists of all non-gear items currently in Clive's possession, including those used in quests. Consumable items, such as potions, can be used at any time from this tab. Assigning shortcuts. Items can also be assigned to shortcuts for quick access during gameplay. Select an item from the consumables list and press X to bring up the shortcut window. After confirming where it is to be assigned, up, right, or down, press A to confirm the decision. I can't use left? Okay. I got a stone skin tonic. Okay. Potion. Curative infusions of common herbs found growing throughout Valisthea. Potions are administered to most frontline soldiers as an inexpensive and less dramatic alternative to the Barber's Blade. Okay. Instantly restores 20% of maximum HP. High Potion. Potent infusions of common herbs found growing throughout Valisthea. High potions are administered to seriously injured frontline soldiers when infirmary treatment is impractical. Instantly restores 40% HP. Stone Skin Tonic. The wave of euphoria induced by this foul-smelling brew grants those who drink it delusions of invulnerability. It is widely consumed by soldiers seeking to toughen their own hides, however briefly. Increases defense by 30% for 90 seconds. It's a minute and a half. A shield ensign. A curiosity? A brazen seal received by all ducal shields upon completion of their accolade. May the blessing of the crystals go with us and shield the Firebird's flame forevermore. Ducal shield oath. All right, let's go to the journal. The journal tab contains information on main story progress, as well as all current and completed side quests. Sunrise Sunset. As the duchy readies itself for war with the Iron Kingdom, its most bitter and long-standing of rivals, so too does Clive prepare to do his duty as first shield of Rosaria to protect and serve his brother Joshua, dominant of the Phoenix. Oh, he's the dominant. Make for the throne room. Main scenario progress? Pride. It is the year 860, and with the coming of spring does Green once more return to the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. In the bailies of Rosalith Castle, men who have sworn their swords to their country train in anticipation of coming conflict, and it is here that one young man in particular endeavors to prove himself worthy to the ones he loves. To kill a dominant. As dawn breaks over the Nice Defile in the 873rd year of the Valisthean calendar, the armies of Dhalmekia and the Iron Kingdom gather, and their icons, Titan of the Republic and Shiva of the Orthodoxy, make ready to take the field. Meanwhile, high above it all, a small party of branded assassins survey the battlefield like hawks in search of prey. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to assume anything yet. I don't know enough. A flame summoned. The night burns red as twin titans clash. Dressed in flame, they vie for dominance. One a beacon of hope, the other an aberration, an affront to the very laws of nature. There is no room in this world for both, for there can be only one icon of fire. Okay. Gear and icons. Main menu, gear and icons. The gear and icons tab is used for equipping weapons and armor, as well as assigning iconic abilities to available slots. I've already read the sword and the shield. I don't have any accessories. How are you assigning abilities? I don't even see that here. Maybe it'll unlock later. All right, system, and this is your... We'll go ahead and save. So that's the settings. Okay. And let's see, animal instinct. Okay. That's your animal instinct? It just zooms in on where to go. Okay. Well, I'm going to look around a bit. Oh, is that the dog barking? I think I went up here already. I'm sorry. I got distracted by reading.
The way I see it, it's us or them.
I know my money's on.
This is where I was just fighting, yeah?
That was a thrilling bout, my lord.
I couldn't look away.
You put on quite the show for us, Lord Rossfield. Any man who can do that deserves to be first shield. Age and experience be damned.
Okay, so it sounds like I am very good for my age. So I'm guessing the mother is upset, doesn't like me because I'm not the dominant of Phoenix. Or...
Well, this is it, lads. Time to put an end to their little crusade. And Rosaria's future will be secure.
Is that reason to hate me, though? Or is it because she's upset that the younger one is the dominant of Flame, which puts him at risk?
Let's get this stuff unpacked.
And that's somehow my fault.
Make sure you get a good edge on that, eh?
I know. I'm not about to send our lads off to war with dull blades.
Preparation is key. We must be ready to march at any time.
You don't need to tell this one. She's raring to go.
I'm noticing there's no mini-map or map. I think I saw everything. Sorry, I just want to be sure. Oh no, I was right. I thought there was something else. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. Oh, he's branded.
Good as new.
Forgive me, Lord Marquess. Pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow to him, you fool. Did I say to speak?
It was no trouble. Really.
Oh, do not indulge him. To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Stand, please.
Stand.
I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
Don't work too hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
As do we all, my lord.
As do we all.
Come along now. Back to your duties.
That guy's NPC name was Slave Master, so... Oh.
Forgive me, my lord, but I need to finish inspecting these crystals.
Wouldn't do to give our soldiers spent shards.
Yeah, I'm wondering if...
All right, let's get this stuff unpacked before the Duchess calls for our heads.
Sorry, I know I'm running back and forth, but...
We must be ready to march.
I just want to make sure I hear everything there is to hear. So it's seeming like... maybe people of royal descent are able to use magic?
No one is to enter the dungeons, including you, my lord.
Or maybe that's how their hierarchy works? Those with magic are the nobles, and those without are just the peasants, I guess.
They've closed the gates.
Let's hope the side entrance is still open.
Seems like the frame rate's a little off. Maybe not for you guys, but it does seem that way for me. So I might be adjusting the settings a little bit. But
The Phoenix will be with us.
right now, everything is set to maximum. It doesn't really seem to be having too much of an issue. I don't think it should if it's running on PS5, but...
Looks like they're getting ready for supper.
I think someone's hungry.
Yeah, see, it seems like... Oh, this is... Is this another slave? Yep.
I'm having my bearer filled well, my lord. Best to save what crystals we can, eh?
Wheat harvest's down again.
So yeah, it seems like...
If this war ends up dragging on, we'll starve.
Best fill our bellies while we can, then, eh?
Yeah, it seems like maybe nobles can use magic by themselves. Or maybe they have crystals on them at all
Nice
times.
and quiet
The
in
Down
here,
Gardens.
isn't it?
What's going on over there? You see that weird, like... It's supposed to be like arrow magic,
There's
maybe?
Joshua.
Alright. I'll come over to Joshua.
Clive?
Are you worried about the war?
The soldiers will expect the Phoenix to help them, but I don't know if I can.
Don't worry, Joshua. Father will guide you. And I will protect you. Always.
I know. Thank you, Clive.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's probably why the mother's so angry. Like, why couldn't you be born as the dominant? Oh, I see. They're using it to trim the hedges. That's interesting.
Marquis, forgive my man. He'll be done in a jiffy. Just getting the place tidied up for the big procession.
And they use these crystals for everything, but it seems like they're worried about using them up. So why are they using them to do everything? And you have, not that I'm advocating for it, but you have slaves. Why wouldn't you just have them do it? Potion. Alright, and there's my mother. Can I just avoid her?
Do you understand? The power of the Phoenix dwells within Joshua, and Joshua alone. If any ill should befall him, it will be on your head. Do not neglect your duties again. Yes, Your Grace.
Making an effort. Some large gates and stiff levers require extra effort to operate. Use A to access them, then hold right trigger to push or pull with all your might. Okay.
Good luck.
She's cute. I mean that in an entirely platonic way. Dog's cute too.
You commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Your mother isn't here.
Yeah, I like this guy.
Do the territories fare any better?
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these
I'm
few
sorry if you can
moons,
hear that.
the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches. It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
Fire flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south, to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
You will have heard the reports, I'm sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind Marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it, and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
That will be all. Rest well. We ride at dawn.
Yes, Your Grace.
Active time lore. Hold back to access the active time lore feature, a compilation of important information relevant to Clive's current storyline progress. ATL can even be viewed during most cutscenes. All ATL entries can be accessed later in the game. Is it like a log? Is that what it is? Whoa. No, is it just like a lore catalog? Rosalith Castle, situated in the heart of the ducal capital of Rosalith. It is from this towering ivory fortress that the Archduke and his family rule their nation. An architectural feat the founder himself would be proud of. The castle has stood since the early days of the duchy and watched over the rise of I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time. And watched over the rise of this proud nation and the people who inhabit the city beneath. The Duchy of Rosaria? A nation occupying the western reaches of the continent of Storm, with Rosalith as its capital. Rosaria was originally formed from a collection of smaller dominions, all of which now stand united under the banner of Archduke Elwyn Rosfield. Not possessing a mother crystal of its own, the duchy has long been locked in bitter conflict with the Iron Kingdom over possession of Drake's Breath, which lies still further to the west in the midst of the boiling sea. Elwyn Rosfield. Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria and father of Clive and Joshua, loved by his people for his steadfast leadership both at home and on the battlefield, which he put to good effect in quelling the rebellious northern territories. The Iron Kingdom. X. Why is there an X on the bar? The Iron Kingdom, also known in the local tongue as, Hayran. The Iron Kingdom is an archipelago nation situated off the west coast of Storm, with its capital at Craig Loisk. Sorry, I'm going to mispronounce these Final Fantasy names. The Mother Crystal, Drake's Breath, rises from a volcanic island situated just within or without its borders, depending on whom you ask, and has been the subject of long-standing conflict between the Iron Blood and the neighboring Duchy of Rosaria. The Iron Kingdom's inhabitants shun any contact with outsiders, which has given rise to a unique, if largely inward-looking culture. The Mother Crystal, Drake's Breath. Wait, so is the Mother Crystal called Drake's Breath, or is that just a location? Rises from a volcanic island situated just within or without its borders. Okay. Okay, so basically the Iron Kingdom thinks that it's in their borders and it belongs to them. The Mother Crystal. Enormous glassy mountains, 5 of which tower over the lands of Valisthea. They are the source of all the crystals that the people of the Twins rely on in their everyday lives. Not only that, but the lands surrounding them are rich with ether, making the magics the crystals cast even more potent. For these reasons, great nations have sprung up around each mother crystal and have long warred with each other for possession of the blessings. Okay, so there's 5 mountains around the world, basically. Valisthea, or the continent. I don't know if Valisthea is the continent or the world. Okay, and there's one within the Iron Kingdom's borders that the Duchy of Rosaria wants. Got it. Okay, that was quite... I actually kind of like that approach to the lore. Gives you a little bit more context without being super long.
No messages, my lord.
Okay. I'm gonna run around up here just for a second. This game looks great. Yes, I am going to look around everywhere. That is how I do things. I apologize if that annoys you. But I'm not going to change it. So I'm making the mistake. I'm used to Final Fantasy games having save points. So I'm making the mistake of playing until I find a save point, but I don't think that there's going to be one. Pretty sure you just save. But I will play for just a minute longer, since most of this has just been intro. See where this goes. If it's just a rest and then move on, then so be it.
How long will you be away this time?
Not long. 4 days, maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua?
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. And only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne. You can't keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him. Though he is a youth of but 15 years, he's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn. Our household has no place for such a failure. He is worthless. A man like any other.
Dang.
As am I, my dear.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Oh, not this again. You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
You are your father's firstborn son, and you sit upon the throne. All is in its right place. Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Yeah.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter.
Yeah, way to kill the mood.
We have an early start. I'm going to sleep.
Dang, dude. Usually it's the other way around, but she's so annoying. He was like, nope.
This is it then. Time to prove yourself.
Wishing on a star?
I'm a little old for that. I should get some sleep.
Right. You're going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him. He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from himself.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you. There's going to be another war, isn't there? Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last. But it never really ends, does it?
No. The next war will be bigger than before.
But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria, after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
It's getting cold. We should go in. My lady.
Good night, Clive.
Get the feeling she's gonna die along with everybody else.
Sorry, Ambrosia. We won't be hunting today.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly.
I'll try.
Good luck!
Friends, we ride for Phoenix Gate. May the blessing of the crystals go with us and shield the Firebird's flame forevermore!
His Grace departs! Open the gates!
Lord Rossfield, allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
Thank you.
We're ready to depart, my lord.
May I say what an honor it is to serve alongside you?
This is to be no mere investigation. If there are goblins in Stillwind, they won't leave willingly. The Beastmen are a fierce foe. We underestimate them at our peril.
Not today, we won't.
Sir Wade, Sir Tyler, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
As you command.
To the marshes, then. And may the blessing of the crystals go with us.
World map. The world map displays all the locations indicated by glowing pins currently available to Clive via fast travel. Okay. This is interesting. Stillwind, Western Rosaria. There was a time, not long ago, that the songs of civilization echoed through Stillwind's knotted boughs. Now, the settlements lie abandoned, and the only sound to escape this forsaken place are the howls of beasts that have fled the Deadlands to make the bogs their home. This is an interesting, travel system. Is never seen this in like a Final Fantasy game. Stillwind, the Grand Duchy of Rosaria.
Keep your eyes open for those goblins. The reports placed them in this area.
It's all swamps from here. What's your step, my lord?
And everything else.
Lost in a fog. Timely accessories. Okay. Feeling overwhelmed, try equipping one or more of the 5 timely accessories. For example, the Ring of Timely Strikes allows its wearer to chain complex attack combos only using X. The Ring of Timely Focus slows time before an incoming attack, allowing for an extended evasion window. As with all items, timely accessories can be equipped and unequipped on the gear tab in the main menu. I don't think I have those, though. So when I started the game, I was given an option between like a story mode and an action mode. The only real difference, I think, was that the story mode gave you these accessories that's supposed to make it easier for you. I think it's those things, but I don't think I have access to those. Yeah. Oh, I do. I'm not going to be using them, though, because it just makes the game easier. Ring of Timely Focus. Clearly, the darkest of arts were employed in this ring's forging, yet no matter its infernal providence, it does effectively slow time. And that can prove very handy in staying alive. When equipped, time slows before an inevitable enemy attack strikes Clive. No effect when equipped with the Ring of Timely Evasion. Oh, so you only pick one. Fleetness of foot requires lightning-quick reflexes, eagle-like vision, and razor-sharp focus. Not to mention the calves of a puma. That, or this convenient ring. When equipped, Clive will automatically evade attacks as long as the attack can be evaded. Ring of Timely Strikes. If there were a ring that transformed novice swordsman's awkward jerks and jabs into a veritable dance of precisely executed flourishes, one might wonder why every knight in the realm didn't have one of their own. When equipped, complex ability combinations can be executed by simply pressing X. And Ring of Timely Healing. There once was a hapless battle mage who oft found himself on the losing end of duels. For, in the heat of combat, he would forget to use the healing potions he carried with him. Fed up, he enchanted a ring to remind him to do just that. As he was a better mage than swordsman, the ring worked. It worked so well, in fact, that he could rarely even recall raising a vial to his lips. When equipped, Clive will automatically use a potion when his HP falls below a certain point. Potions will be used before high potions. Okay. Not going to be using any of them, though, because that's essentially like easy mode. Abilities. Here's the abilities. Main menu abilities. Ability points can be spent in the abilities tab to acquire new abilities, as well as upgrade existing ones. If you are unsatisfied with Clive's current build, reset all abilities and try again, as there is no penalty for doing so. Ability details. Details of each ability and feat can be viewed by selecting its icon. A sword indicates an ability's capacity for dealing damage, and the stars indicates an ability's capacity for breaking a target's will. Let's take a look at these real quick, shall we? Oh, okay, so the lit ones I assume I already have? Or is it the ones with the gold rings around them, I'm guessing? No, these are learned. Mastered. Okay. I see. So the lit ones, the red ones, are already learned. The gold means that you've invested enough skill points to master them, which jump doesn't require any mastering. So I'm assuming... What would the increase do for this? How many points do I have? I only have 50. Execute. Okay, so this is a precision dodge. It's an evade. Executing a dodge with right bumper at the moment of an enemy attack not only increases evasion efficacy, but also allows for counterattacks using X or Y. Jump. Use A to jump. Dodge is an evade. Use right bumper to move swiftly out of harm's way. What's the difference? Oh, precision dodge was a different ability altogether. It's the same thing, just better timing. Melee attack, yeah, no kidding. Use X to strike an opponent. Use in succession to chain up to 4 attacks. Aerial attack. Use X while in the air to chain up to 3 consecutive attacks. Magic. Use Y to launch an elementally aspected spell at a distant target. I love how he just kind of shoots him out like a gun. Magic burst. Use Y immediately after landing a melee attack to deliver a close-range magic burst. So that's your part of your combos, I'm assuming? The flashy style of this is cool. Oh, you can do it after each hit. Look at that. 1 swing fire, 2 swing fire, 3 swing fire. I'll have to remember that. All right, and this is Charged Magic. Hold Y to increase the potency of a magic spell. Release to cast. I like the animations. Stomp Jump. Use A while in the air to kick off a nearby enemy, increasing jump height and duration. That's kind of cool. Swift Recovery. Use right bumper to recover immediately after being knocked back or down by an enemy. I'm probably going to put into that. That's probably going to be really useful. Taunt. Use right trigger and back to pull the attention of an enemy target. Okay. Burning Blade. Hold X to imbue Clive's blade with fire. Release to unleash a powerful attack. That looks kind of cool. Might do that. Down Thrust. Use A plus X while in the air to slice down. That's a finishing combo. Okay. And Lunge. Use A plus X to swiftly close in and attack a distant enemy. So you have the Phoenix Dash to do that, though, too. I'll leave that one for now. I think I'm going to do Swift Recovery. That would be nice to have. I don't care about the Taunt right now. I'll do the Burning Blade. Master. Is this one mastered already? Oh yeah, because it's just another ability. Okay. I kind of like the Stomp Jump, but I don't know that I'll use it. It's the only other one I can get right now, so I'll go ahead and equip it. These are all passive abilities too, so I don't have to like necessarily equip them, which is kind of cool. So there's ones up here too. These are locked. Ring Flames. Summon a fiery wing that deals damage and can launch smaller enemies into the air. So I already have the ability to do that one, right? Yeah. I'm sorry. I already have it acquired, yeah. Phoenix Shift. Yeah, okay. Use the Blessing of Phoenix to close the gap between a target. Both melee attacks and magic shots can be dealt while shifting. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and call it there because I am well over the hour mark, but I wanted to test the recording, and it seems to be doing well so far. Hopefully this will continue on. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.